What's going on, guys? ZombiewarsSMT here, and I hope you guys are feeling amazing today, because today I got another 5 Nights at Freddy's theory for you guys. And as you guys all know, in Scott's latest teaser image, we all see text that says property of Fredbear'S. However, that could not be what it says. Now, this is just a theory. Just keep it in mind, this is just a theory. And this was actually an image sent to me by a subscriber, and it says here, property of Fredbear'S Family Diner. But what he did is that he had the same font and the same exact shape, or size, they say, of the text. And what he did is he put it together, and it's a little off. It's just a little bit off. However, he did mess with it again, where it says property of Freddy. Let me read it again. Property of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Now you could be wondering, well, it ends off with an R. Now, what's to say that Scott Calton could have added anything else after that R and blacked that out as well? As you all know, Scott is a person that likes to mess with our heads and make us think of many different things, and these just cannot be. Sometimes we get it right, and sometimes we don't. So what if what Scott did here is that he actually pointed out anything in between F, at the F of the text, actually no, FR, and then ended it at an R, another R again. We can see that there's an R, because as you guys all know, E and R, it's confusing. As you guys can see, the GIF in the background of me will explain basically what I'm trying to say here. Is basically property of Fredbear'S Family Diner doesn't match. It just doesn't fit. So the fact that Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria would fit would be something as well. Now, if you did not know, there was actually a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, or actually it really didn't have a confirmed restaurant name before 5 Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, you could say, well, it's not called Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, it's called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. We don't know this. And why, you may ask? Well, the simple answer is this. We don't know. The phone guy literally has just said there was a restaurant before the place. He didn't say what type of name it was. He just said there was a restaurant before here that was left to rot. Now, what if that restaurant left to rot is what this teaser is referring to. And as you guys all know, Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie both appear in 5 Nights at Freddy's 2, which is directly right after that rotted pizzeria. Now, many of you could say, well, the hat doesn't belong to Shadow Freddy. As you guys can clearly see, there is a stripe. Now, there's nothing to say that Scott Calton decided to make Shadow Freddy in 5 Nights at Freddy's 2 just completely black, or I should say completely purple, including the hat itself being a blackish purple. He decided to make it a shadow that kind of matched with both Shadow Bonnie and, well, Freddy. So this basically could mean that the next 5 Nights at Freddy's game could be the place left to rot before 5 Nights at Freddy's 2. Along with, like I said, there might be an act possibility, which you can also play at Fredbear'S. I really hope Scott Calton doesn't make a two-parter game and doesn't play a Harry Potter, as some people like to say. I really hope Scott doesn't do that, because that'd be a bit tedious. However, with that being said, who's to say that at this Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, we don't actually see Fredbear in his normal form, but actually see Fredbear in a withered state? That would be an A+ with me. I would love to see that, and I would love to see that come to life, basically. And with that place left to rot, would it include Shadow Bonnie and Shadow Freddy along with the withered animatronics all fixed up? And Fredbear? That would be insane. And I know Fredbear was not owned by Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, but the company no longer had anything to work with anymore. So it was a possibility that they just gave Fredbear's, the Fredbear animatronic to Freddy Fazbear's, or I should say Fazbear Entertainment, for them to use for their own animatronic acts. However, he was never used, and he was just left to rot as well, meaning that he was also in a withered state. So the possibility of us seeing the Shadow animatronics in the flesh, or I should say in the metal, since they're not really humans, and the fact that we might also see the withered animatronics that we saw in the second game in a nightmarish form somehow. Everyone seems to be forgetting about the nightmare animatronics when they come up with theories, so I don't see how the animatronics that are in nightmare form fit in the game. But Scott always has his ways. He always does, as referring to the 5 Nights at Freddy's 3 teaser. We don't know what Scott will do. I know after the third game came out, Scott Calton, I think, posted a image on his website that said he always does. I'm not sure what that was all about, but we already know that the Purple Man did die inside a Springtrap. So the fact is, I really think this game is going to be a prequel to 5 Nights at Freddy's 2. A prequel of a prequel. And it's going to be at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria instead of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The slight name change, I don't know why, but at the same time, keep in mind, they did try to rebrand themselves after the first location. But you never know. We honestly don't know the whole storyline, because keep in mind, guys, the Springlock animatronics were also before 5 Nights at Freddy's 2 as well. As you all know, in the phone calls in 5 Nights at Freddy's 3, at the end of each call, he says, "Remember, you are the new face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza." Which means that, if that's the case, that couldn't be my theory as well, because that's not Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, that's Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So, we don't know. We honestly don't know. There could be 2 places beforehand. Scott always likes to throw in that new location in each game that we don't know about. So, who knows with Scott anymore, guys? It really, we don't know. We don't know what Scott has up his sleeves for this game. So, I want you guys to comment down below. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that 5 Nights at Freddy's, the newest 5 Nights at Freddy's 4 teaser that is up while making this video, do you guys think that is referring to my theory of that property of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria? Do you guys agree with that? If you guys do, make sure you guys leave a comment down below. And if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you did enjoy the video, leave a like for more theories and news videos and predictions as well. But yeah, like I said, just to recap this video, I think that it says property of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza based off of this image here, and that there's a place before 5 Nights at Freddy's 2 or after 5 Nights at Freddy's 1. Who say another company didn't buy them. And it's basically that location of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Just a quick recap of the video. Anyways, like I said, guys, if you did enjoy the video, leave a like. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And have an amazing day. But like always,